Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, June 26, 2013. From the Caribbean, Jamaican police force continues to root out corrupt members. St. Lucia's credit rating lowered by regional agency. Haiti hosts Venezuela's president. And Jamaica's government allocates $5 billion for crime and violence prevention initiative. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Stop the music! It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now. GrecoAuto.com.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with zero out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Amrose Travel. The Jamaica Constabulary Forces Anti-Corruption Branch has last year arrested and charged 51 of its members as it continues to weed out corrupt members within its ranks. A total of 91 persons were charged, with the remaining 40 persons being civilians. National Security Minister Peter Bunting, who made a revelation while contributing to the 2013 to the 2014 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on June 19th, said the move is in keeping with the JCF's commitment to remove and eradicate the blight of corruption from the force's reputation. He noted that the JCF is dedicated to ensuring that those charged with upholding law and order in our society demonstrate the highest level of professionalism and integrity in the performance of their duties, he says. Bunting added that some 14 members were retired in the public interest and 50 persons were removed from the force for acts that were considered unethical or which breached the organization's code of conduct. He said this brings the number to about 400 persons in the last 4 to 5 years who have been separated from the JCF based on the efforts of the anti-corruption branch. Additionally, Bunting noted that in accordance with the vetting police initiated by the Strategic Review, ethical interviews and polygraph examinations are conducted routinely in order to facilitate promotion and placement of personnel in sensitive areas within the JCF. In St. Lucia, the Caribbean Information and Credit Rating Services Limited, CARICRIS, has lowered its credit rating for the government of St. Lucia by 1 notch from BBB plus to BBB. However, the investment grade rating indicates that the credit worthiness of the obligations of the government of St. Lucia remains sound. CARICRIS cited the decline in the fiscal position and the resultant increase in the debt stock as the main reasons for the lower ratings. These conditions are not unique to St. Lucia. The entire Caribbean region is facing similar pressures, evident by the recent downgrades of the government of Barbados, Grenada and Anguilla. Furthermore, world output, including that of the emerging market and developing economies, contracted in 2012 compared to 2011. The Eurozone is also under threat with significant fiscal challenges. Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Kenny Anthony, said that the slight downgrade did not come as a surprise to the government of St. Lucia. Anthony says, and I quote, "News that CARICRIS has lowered St. Lucia's credit rating is not surprising. This is as a result of an extended period of minimal economic growth, partly as a consequence of the continued adverse impact of the global crisis coupled with the fact that very little was done to address the declining fiscal position in the past." For some time now, the government has been explaining the difficult economic realities that face St. Lucia. From as far back as the 2012 to 2013 budget, he says he indicated that some difficult decisions will have to be made if we are to restore the economic fortunes of our country. End of quote. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro pays his first visit to Haiti yesterday, where discussions on Petrocaribe will be the focus. Here's Cameron Brola with the details.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro began an official visit to Haiti from Tuesday. It is the first visit by Maduro to Haiti since his election victory in April. It's the second visit to a Caribbean neighbor by Maduro since his victory following a trip to Cuba, Venezuela's closest regional ally, in late April. Haiti and Venezuela have deepened their ties in recent years, largely through the patronage of the late Hugo Chavez. The talks will in part focus on the Petrocaribe Agreement, which provides oil at concessionary lending rates. That relationship has led to cooperation on everything from water distribution to a youth classical music program to the expansion of Cape Haitian Airport. The latter led to a decision by Haiti's government in late April to rename Cape Haitian Airport after Chavez. This is Cameron Bola reporting for Caribbean Affiliate News.
In Jamaica, the government is to spend approximately $5 billion over the next 4 years on interventions in communities across Jamaica. This comes as the Ministry of National Security launches the Citizen Security and Justice Program. Security Minister Peter Bunting, who provided details during his recent sectoral presentation, said this third phase of the Crime and Violence Prevention Initiative will be much improved over the previous two segments. He informed that the program will be funded by the government through international partners such as the Canadian International Development Agency, the United Kingdom Department for International Development, and the Inter-American Development Bank. The present program, which has been working with at-risk youth in some 50 volatile communities, will come to an end in December 2013. Bunting said that the CSJP will maintain the basic elements of the original program, but will be redefined to include a national crime prevention focus. This, he said, will expand its reach beyond volatile inner city areas to address early signs of social disorganization in communities across the island. As such, the number of beneficiaries under the skills development and job placement component being undertaken in collaboration with the Jamaica Defense Force will be widened to include vulnerable youth from rural communities island-wide. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Take your car out. This is awesome.
It's time to grow up.
You're crazy.
Little while
Go faster. Stop.
It'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful,
Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom.
but just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or colemansubaru.com.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family. helping you to make affordable international calls across the world like a mobile. Call the world for less.
Welcome back to Cannes. This segment is sponsored by Clear. In the Cayman Islands, Health Minister Osborne Bowden has announced that the Cayman Islands' 4th Annual Healthcare Conference is scheduled to take place from the 17th to the 19th of October 2013 in Grand Cayman. The announcement came at a press conference on Monday in which Bowden said that the Caymanians were still following an unhealthy lifestyle and should pay heed to the information the conference would bring with regards to the importance of following a healthy diet and enjoying regular exercise. The 3-day event will bring together established healthcare professionals from all aspects of the industry, both locally and abroad, who will be sharing their knowledge with delegates, providing unique insight into current issues facing the industry and vital information about health issues affecting a broad spectrum of people. This year, organizers have built a program around the theme, Taking Care of Business, a shared approach to workplace wellness. Health Services Authority CEO Lizette Yearwood explained this year's theme choice. Bowden says getting the nation healthier is a priority of his new ministry. Education initiatives such as the Healthcare Conference are an important aspect of that policy, he stated. In addition to the 3 days of presentation, the organizers have introduced workshops that speak to the theme of Info to Action. Bahamas Police Commissioner Ellison Greenslade hit out at critics who questioned the latest crime statistics, declaring the police force does not hide dead bodies. During his contribution to the budget debate last Monday, opposition leader Dr. Hubert Minnis said there is concern that the police statistics are not correct. Last week, Minister of National Security Dr. Bernard Anotich released the crime statistics for the year up to June 11th. The statistics show that crime decreased by 10%. However, not all crimes are included as part of the statistics officials release from time to time. While not pointing specifically at Minnis, Greenslade said he is surprised by suggestions that the crime figures were being doctored. And I quote, "I would be telling you an untruth if I said I wasn't concerned about what intelligent people say who should know better. Facts are facts." He says, "I came to office with credibility and I'm going to leave with credibility. The majority of our people are credible people. We have never done anything to demonstrate any measure of disrespect to our citizens. We need to be careful not to hurt the country and we need to be careful not to sell ourselves short," he says. Caribbean hotel occupancy has risen after being on the slow side for a few months. Here are the details from our reporter, Cameron Bowler.
After a sluggish April, Caribbean hotel occupancy rose 6.6% in May, the highest year-over-year jump of any month so far in 2013, according to a new report from STR. Occupancy in May stood at 64.4%, up from 60.4% in May 2012. While revenue per available room saw an 8.3% increase to $103.66. The average daily rate also rose 1.6% over May 2012 after contracting by 1.4% in April. Total Caribbean hotel revenue was up 8.5% year over year to a total of $926.5 million. As a point of comparison, hotel occupancy in the region was up 12% compared to May 2011 and 16% over May 2010. For the year, Caribbean hotel occupancy is up 3.8% compared to the first 5 months of 2012, while RevPAR is up 10.2% and average daily rates are up by 6.2%. The average daily rate is at $149.69 for 2013. STR's data covered Caribbean hotels through the end of May. This is Cameron Bola reporting for Caribbean Affiliate News.
In Jamaica, the government has tabled legislation which could see persons being imprisoned for up to 20 years for using songs or tattoos to promote gang activities. The penalties are outlined in the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organizations Act, which was tabled in Parliament this afternoon. Outlining numerous offenses for prosecution, the proposed law notes that persons convicted of recruiting children in criminal organizations could be locked away for up to 20 years with an additional 10 years if they recruit children within 300 meters of a school or educational institution. The maximum penalty upon conviction for the recruitment of an adult is 20 years. Persons are liable for prosecution if they use common or identifying signs, symbols, tattoos, or other physical marking, color or style of dress, graffiti, or songs to promote or facilitate or activities of a criminal organization. If convicted in a resident magistrate court, persons could be faced with a maximum 5-year imprisonment along with a fine of $5 million. However, the penalty increases to 20 years if convicted in the home circuit court. It says, except in a few instances where cases will be tried in the resident magistrate court, all offenses will be prosecuted in the home circuit court. As part of its rationale, the bill's memorandum of objects and reasons notes that the activities of criminal organizations present a danger to public order, safety, and economic stability. It adds that current laws fail to adequately suppress and deal effectively with organized crime. The Act defines a criminal organization as any gang, group, alliance, or network among 3 or more persons with the purpose of committing serious offenses. The proposed law also seeks to empower local courts to try cases in which Jamaicans living overseas committed acts in violation of the anti-gang law. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
Stop the music! It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now, GrecoAuto.com.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with 0 out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord is 0 out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the
I raised my son to be careful. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. But just to be safe, I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or ColemanSubaru.com.